course. Your name is?
Kevin Walsh.
Kevin Walsh.
Yeah. Sorry?
Drew?
Drew, nice to meet you. So my 508 totem, Chris Cosby, the race director, gives out totems. And so my totem's Wolverine. So a lot of people know me by Wolverine.
Wolverine, awesome.
And my first 508 was back in 1991.
Okay.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
What an awesome route. So could you explain again what the original route was?
So the original route started at Magic Mountains, Santa Clarita, went up San Francisco Canyon Road. Okay, back up a minute. It's 508 miles with 35,000 feet of elevation.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, 10 mountain summits.
Wow.
The first summit starts right away going over San Francisco, and the summit of that's at 4,000 feet. Drop down in the Antelope Valley. Across the Antelope Valley, go up Tashkilo Springs Road, down to Oak Creek Road in Mojave, 14. Get to the Cal City turnoff, Rally Road, back to the 14. But instead of going on the 14, you make the right to go to Vannsburg or Johannesburg. And then you go through Trona, go up Panamint Valley, up over Towns Pass. That's from, I think it's about 800 feet to 5,000 feet, so 10,000. That's a 10-mile climb. And I think average gradient 7%. And drop down into Death Valley, so now you're going below sea level. And 3 separate occasions I had to descend, I hit 65 miles an hour on that descent. At night in the dark.
Oh my.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
And so you go through Death Valley, climb out the other side, go over Jubilee and Salisbury passes, go to Shoshone, down to Baker, across the 15, keep going up by Kelso Dunes.
Right.
You go by Amboy. It's got to be one of the ugliest places in California.
Amboy Crater. Yep.
And then you cross the 40, and you wind up in Twentynine Palms. You get over the last summit thinking, oh wow, no more climbing. You get to the bottom to make the right, go to Twentynine Palms, and it's usually against a 20-30 mile an hour headwind.
Absolutely. Yeah. Familiar with that.
Yeah.
Wow, outstanding.
So my best time is 34 and a half hours straight through.
Wow.
And I've had 10. I got the most finishes on that route. Solo finishes 10. And sometimes I had to take a 20-minute nap, and a couple times I needed an hour.
Wow.
First time I did it was pretty funny. I had an army of a crew, and it was a winter storm blowing through. Actually had rain climbing Town Pass, sleet on the top. I've never been down that descent before. I've never been so scared. I couldn't feel my fingers slow my bike down on that descent.
Yeah.
And I got to the bottom, got to Badwater, and hey, there they are, Tony! Wow!
I went back the other way to catch those guys.
Oh, I didn't know where they were. I thought they were ahead of me. Hang on a minute. So I've fallen asleep on the bike, so I'm Badwater, take a nap. Should have been an hour. And I was laying in the back of the truck, and all of a sudden I wake up and the sun's coming up. I go,
oh no.
Everybody's still sleeping. I slept for 4 hours. So I think because I had that good rest, I wound up having second fastest time from Shoshone to Baker for about 13 years.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's an amazing route. A lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into some of that history. Sad it's no longer there and had to route to Reno.
Right.
Yeah. Wow, excellent story.
Yeah,
Appreciate it very
thanks.
much.
So I've been doing long distance racing for over 40 years.
Wow.
The first double century was over 40 years ago.
Cool. Have you done RAM or thought about it?
I started solo RAM. I was part of the only 4-man team to finish without a crew. We crewed ourselves.
Wow.
And I've been part of 6 different crews. And this past year, I was on a crew for a team called Team Beamer.
Oh yeah.
And
Interesting.
You know Greg Peterson. I ride with him. He's a good friend of ours.
your name is?
I'm Diana.
Oh my gosh.
Diana Andrew.
That's how I got to introduce the Beamer. Was my naturopathic doctor turned me onto it, and I started doing research. And there's a video with Greg. I know Greg, so I call him up. So yeah, I was on the crew for Team Beamer.
Yeah, we ride with him when we're in Redlands.
Oh, awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
That's great.
Small world.
It sure is a small world.
How cool is it?
Drew and
Diana.
last name
Allworth?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were in Ragbri 2 weeks ago.
Well, yeah.
And met Denise Mueller.
I was in the same van with Denise. She's amazing.
Absolutely.
Oh,
She is
God.
absolutely amazing.
She was riding with Primal on Ragbri and rode the entire route.
Oh, wow.
And was doing some signings at the Beamer booth. And so we did an interview with her as well.
Wow.
And Pocahontas.
How awesome is that?
Yeah, sure is.
Small world.
Wow.
Well, and that's exactly why we feel it's important for us to tell the story of cyclists state to state across the country, right? It's such a
Absolutely.
close-knit
Right.
family. It really
Yeah,
is.
oh, yeah.
I mean, case in point, right? Out of the crowd, we see your jersey and go, I want to know what the Furnace
So
Creek
I
508
wore
is.
this jersey because if I wore my local club jersey, I know more people because of this jersey than from where I live. And as I was going by, I hear my name called out, and it's my good friend Lori from Fresno who, her and I set the 2-person record on the 508. And I haven't seen her in a year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great to see her. And I didn't know she was going to be here. And yeah, it was amazing. Really was.
Well, I appreciate the chat very much.
Welcome,
Let you
sure.
go catch up with the crew.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, very nice to
great
meet
ride.
you.
Thank you.
You bet.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice meeting you.
All right,
Oh, what a
thanks.
gift. Thank you so much.
Sure. Well,